Welcome, guys. Family First Sports. I ain't even got my intro. This dude is absolutely ridiculous, man. Let's get into the show, man. Welcome, Cowboy fan. This is Gen X Cowboy coming to you from Family First Sports, where we talk all Dallas Cowboy football. Jerry strikes again. I mean, what can you say? What can you say, man? I mean, come on, man. Let me break it. Let me break something down to y'all. Y'all come on in for a minute, man. Let me talk to y'all. I know y'all watching other shows, but I know this is gonna be out, so I want to make sure you guys hear me when I say what I gotta say. Let me cut this down here because I don't even wanna get into this right now. Let's just cut this down right now. I got a little something I want to talk about. All right. Let me get it together real quick. All right, guys. Let me explain something to you. By the way, Micah Parsons has been traded to the Green Bay Packers for 2 first-round picks and Keeny Clark. Now, I want to explain something to you guys about Jerry Jones. And I've been saying this for quite a while now. And at some point, somebody gonna believe me. Jerry don't give a damn about winning no Super Bowls. I've been saying this for a while now. See, I always go back to Jimmy. But when you fire Jimmy Johnson after winning 2 Super Bowls, that tells me it ain't about winning championships no more. That was way back then. Now, if you pay attention to recent stuff, this year is the first year that he really kind of went out and got a whole bunch of free agents. Even though they was like average free agents, they were I ain't gonna say mediocre. They were a little bit better than mediocre, but it wasn't no big steal besides the George Pickens pick. That was a good one, right? But before that, Jerry really ain't did nothing in free agency, right? And that's what it takes. Look at what Philly does in free agency, how they attack it, right? Because they're about winning championships. Philly has been in 2 Super Bowls in the last 5 years, right? Because they want to win championships. Jerry doesn't want to win championships anymore. He already won 3. He won 2 with Jimmy, 1 with Barry Switzer. He's done. Now, it's about making money. It's always been about then. Ever since Jimmy was gone, he said to himself, this is a cash cow. Let's market it. Let's go to Cowboy fans like we really all in, and we really have never been in all in. He even said it, that we're going all in, and didn't do a damn thing that year, the year he said it. Now, he trades Micah Parsons. And let me tell you something, guys. The trade of Micah Parsons really, I ain't gonna say that it bothers me. Micah Parsons, I'm a Micah Parsons fan. But ain't nobody bigger than the star. Let's be clear. Michael Irvin is my favorite Dallas Cowboy of all time. If he was traded back in the days and went to Philadelphia or wherever he went, I wouldn't have been a Michael Irvin fan no more. I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm the star. I'm down with the star. Let me be specific. Not Jerry Jones. The star. See, I was here before Jerry Jones got here. Make that clear. Now, let me break down some more stuff for you. Even though I like Micah Parsons seemed distracted a little bit to me with his podcast. I wasn't happy about the podcast. I ain't gonna beat him up for it, but I wasn't happy about the podcast. You know, I felt like he should, and some of the players he even played with spoke out about the podcast. I didn't like it. I didn't like you being friends with the enemy. You know, he had Darius Slay on his podcast, and they're buddy. And I know the league is different now. I'm an old school cat. You know, I'm a 50-year Cowboy fan, but I don't believe in being your goddamn friend in the season. I don't believe in that shit. We enemies until the season over. We can go do vacation after the season over. But when the game is on, I ain't your friend. I ain't your buddy. Right? And he having podcasts with Darius Slay after the game. So after you kick my ass, we gonna sit down and talk about it and laugh and joke. I don't believe in that. To me, that's phony. But that's these kids these days. That's how they do it. So it's all good. That's how they do it. I'm just old school, right? This just is me. I'm Gen X, right? Now, so I had a problem with the podcast, and I believe he wasn't as focused as he should have been, right? Now, when we compare stats to TJ Watt and Myles Garrett, you know, he was up there in a sense. In the playoffs, he would disappear. I think it's been 3 playoffs games. Micah Parsons got 0 sacks in all those games. Now, again, this is coming from a Micah Parsons fan. I ain't a fan no more because you ain't with the Cowboys, bro. Now, some of you guys are so loyal to players that you hate Jerry. And I ain't no big fan of Jerry either. But I be damn. If I'ma quit rooting for my Cowboys, cause this joker done went to another team and he was my favorite player. Or I know his brother and I'm friends with his family and we go out and we do podcasts together. Man, damn that. He's a Green Bay Packer. He's the enemy now. I'm sorry, Micah Parsons, but I don't root for you no more. You ain't a Cowboy no more, whether it's your fault or not. You're not a Cowboy no more. I'm a Cowboy, not Jerry Jones. A Cowboy. Always been. And I ain't gonna change because of this dude who has taken over our team, right? And he's running the team in the ground, because he don't want to win championships. But I'm stuck. All of us are stuck. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all talk all that shit. Y'all ain't going nowhere. You'll be right there watching that damn game on Thanksgiving. We come on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Y'all gonna be right there watching the game, rooting for the Cowboys. So y'all can miss me with all this. I'm done with the Cowboys. Now, a couple of my homeboy, I got a homeboy, Big Jaw. Now, Big Jaw be serious about his fandom. If Big Jaw said he done, he done. So I ain't talking about you, Big Jaw. That's my boy Heezy. But I'm talking about these jokers who talking about they done with the Cowboys because their favorite player has been traded. And guess what? I believe it's the same thing with Dak. You got a lot of folks in here who they ain't really Cowboy fans. They Dak Prescott fans, right? I root for Dak because Dak is on the Cowboys, right? I don't root for Dak because he Dak Prescott. If Dak got traded to the damn Cincinnati Bengals, damn Dak. If Kenny Pickett, the quarterback for the Cowboys, that's who I'm rooting for. Kenny Pickett. I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm not a fan of players. So when they go, they're gone. I'm not a Parsons fan anymore. I got a Parsons jersey. I was going to wear it the other day. Now I got to get rid of the damn jersey. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to do something with it. It's a brand new jersey. But that's why I don't buy jerseys. I really don't buy a lot of Cowboy material because the Cowboys aren't good with any players long term as far as keeping somebody. Dak Prescott's been here for a minute. He's been in 10 years now. CeeDee Lamb ain't going nowhere. You can get a CD jersey. But these guys who ain't got no contract, I don't really like buying jerseys, period, because you never know with these guys. Because you can buy a jersey, like I bought the linebacker number 54, Smith. Jalen Smith. I bought a Jalen Smith jersey when he was getting tough. Then the man fell off a cliff. Now I look like a fool around here wearing a Jalen Smith jersey number 54. I still wear it because that's my boy Randy White jersey. I'm old school Cowboy now. That's Randy White. But I got Smith on the back of the jersey, so when I got it on, you will see the front. You won't see the back. Tell you that goddamn much. But I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I'm not upset, and here's why. We got 2 first-round picks. Now I know they're gonna be the bottom of the first round. Green Bay is a playoff team. Now let me go back. Let me rewind here. I'm not upset, but I think it was a stupid ass trade. You traded to the Green Bay Packers, somebody who's been putting their foot in your ass for the past 2 years. You traded to someone in the NFC. You should have traded him to the AFC of any damn thing, right? You traded to the Green Bay Packers, who is a playoff team. They're a playoff team. So it's either going to be a pick from the 25th, because that's what they're going to line up. Green Bay is good. 25th all the way to the 30th pick, 31st pick, damn near 32nd, might be the damn Super Bowl. It's a good team. If you're going to trade Parsons, trade him to somebody who the bums, top 5, top 10 picks, 2 of them. But you're going to have 2 picks that's going to be in later rounds. That's number one. That's why it was a stupid trade. And you traded to a rival in the NFC. That was dumb. Now here's why I'm not mad. We got 2 first rounders. That means for 2 years in a row, Will McClay gonna have 2 first round picks, 26 and 27. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Will McClay doing his magic. I know Mozzie wasn't a great pick, right? And he had a couple of other, not so great picks. But for the most part, Will McClay hit on his picks, man. So I'm okay with Will McClay having 2 first round picks in 26 and in 27. I'm okay with that. And to be honest with you, Will McClay is the only thing that even though we still a laughing stock, but we would have been more of a laughing stock if we didn't have Will McClay to make this team competitive. We would be the Cleveland Browns without Will McClay. The Cleveland Browns, because that dude don't want to win. He doesn't want to win. That's why he's still a GM, guys. Think about it, man. Just sit back and think about what smart person will have a asset for 30 years, see that it's not doing anything. It's not what he's doing to it ain't working, and won't give up the job. And you have someone in place, one of the best personnel guys in the league, and you won't give him the job, but you won't let him go to be a GM somewhere else. You will pay him to stay relevant, but you won't give him the GM job because of your arrogancy. You won't do it. You won't do it. And that's a shame. It's a God's the honest shame that you won't do that. Now I got my homeboy calling me. I'm gonna tell him I'm on live, man. And this is the homeboy I just got through talking about. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Heath, you hear me? Easy.
Yo.
I'm on live, man, on YouTube. Go on YouTube. I'm on live right now, talking about you.
So when I go YouTube live?
Just go to YouTube and go to my page, and you will see a live button. Just click on it, and you can put a comment in there.
So should I put Craig Young?
Yeah, no, put Family First Sports. All right, man. But yeah, man, that's who we dealing with, guys. We're dealing with a maniac who won't give up his position because of his arrogancy. And if you think about it, I have never been to a Cowboy game in Dallas. But from what people tell me, the crowd is a laid-back crowd. It's a bunch of rich folks who be to the game. Some of them don't even know what a first down is. So Jerry's ideal customer isn't me. If you make under $200,000, you ain't his ideal customer. His ideal customers are rich. That's why he has those ticket sales like that. That's why everything in his shop is so expensive. See, we as Cowboy fans, we think Jerry cares about us. That man don't give a damn about us. He never did. It was about the money. That's why he lies to you and tells you, I'm all in. I'm all in. And sit back. When he said that, he sat back and didn't do a damn thing. Come on, guys. We got to know now. Let me put my comments up here. Give me 1 second here. There you go. I got my chat up now. So we got to understand who we dealing with. Now, do you want to be a Cowboy fan or you don't? This is what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a maniac. He's a maniac. He doesn't care about his Cowboy fans. He cares about getting your money. So we can all say, hey, don't go to the Cowboy game. Don't do this. I'm going to say this. I've been stopped buying stuff. I bought stuff specifically for this show. But as a whole, I hadn't bought any Cowboy material in probably 2-3 years, besides the little couple of shirts and the jerseys I already had when we signed Micah Parsons. It's a hard thing to be a Cowboy fan. It's unlike any other sports team in the world because we're dealing with somebody who is his ego is so over the top. He think that we're here to see him. He don't realize that he bought a commodity, right? He bought something that came attached to diehard Cowboy fans. I don't think he really knew, but he found out quickly how diehard we were. Tom Landry, see, we go way back. See, I'm old school. When I say I'm old school, I'm talking about Randy White. I'm talking about Roger Staubach, Robert Newhouse, Preston Pearson, Tony Hill, Drew Pearson. I go way back. You get what I'm saying? I ain't no regular new fan. I've been here before this maniac. And that's why I can't leave. Because I'm going to wait his ass out. Now, I don't wish nothing bad happened to him. I hope he lived till he's 110 years old. But I'm 57. He got to leave here one day. And I might be 87. And I'm going to make sure I stay healthy and stay in shape. But I'm going to be here as a Cowboy fan when he decided to hang it on up. Because he can't be how old is Jerry? 80-something years old? I gave him 10 more years I ain't saying to live. I'm talking about him being a Cowboy fan. He got to hang it up sooner or later. Somebody got to take it away from him. Because he's abusive. He's abusive to us Cowboy fans. Somebody in the family got to say, Daddy, it's time for you to hang it on up. But see, they don't want to get out the wheel. He'll cut them out the wheel if they do that shit. And by the way, Stephen Jones is just as bad. I don't know what the hell everybody. We always talking about, man, we can't with the Jerry League. Who you think? What you think, Stephen Bell? Stephen Jones just as bad. Listen, Stephen Jones didn't want to sign Deion, guys. He didn't want to sign Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders won us Super Bowls. And if we would have made that move, Jerry would have never had that Super Bowl. So don't think Stephen Jones is going to come in and save the day. He's an idiot too. We're stuck. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I just want you guys to know I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not a fan of Jerry Jones. I'm a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. Always was, always will be. And no individual player is going to stop me from doing that. So if y'all want to dip, if y'all want to go, I get it. I understand. My homeboy Heezy said he dipping. And I trust Heezy. Heezy a diehard like me. And I believe he want to go too. I want to go, but I can't. And I don't think he going nowhere neither. He's upset, and I get it. I understand he's upset. I'd be upset too. I'm upset. If you can't really tell, but I'm a little upset. But like I said, I trust Will McClay. Those two first round picks. We will have 2 first round picks in 26 and 27. See, that's how you rebuild your team. Especially if you got somebody back there who know what they're doing, right? Now, for instance, look what Philly did with their 2 first round picks. Philly had the same thing, 2 first round picks, I don't know, about 2-3 years ago. And they maneuvered those first 2 first round picks into some of the players that they have today. I believe Will McClay can do that. We're rebuilding. I don't think Jerry likes Dak Prescott. I don't think he's ever really believed in Dak Prescott. He says he do. He had to pay Dak Prescott, right? He really didn't have to, but he had to pay him in a sense because he ain't had no plan. He doesn't have a plan. He's never had a plan. He's so busy marketing himself. He's so busy. Now he's a Netflix. He got a Netflix special. He's marketing that. He wants to bring WrestleMania into the stadium. He's doing all these different things besides being a GM. Everybody and their mama knew we needed a defensive tackle. We needed cornerbacks. What did our GM do? Sign average players. And no disrespect to K.R. Elam, he's doing good in training camp. But you ain't really, come on, man. Let's keep it 100, man. Let's keep it a buck. I hope this brother plays well. I think he will. But Jerry hasn't been GMing. Let's be honest. He's been doing everything else besides GMing. Know why? Because he really don't care about winning. That's what it is, guys. I know it's hard to understand. It's hard to swallow. And you're gonna have people tell you, no, Jerry can't. No, he don't. He don't. If he cared, this is a first-time head coach in Brian Schottenheimer. Don't you think he need every bullet in the gun that he can possibly have to be successful? And what do? You cut his legs out and you trade his best defensive player, one of the top 5 defensive ends and rushers in the league. Let's be honest. If you wanted to really, really win, you would have made something happen. And I'm gonna tell you one thing nobody ain't really saying, and I ain't gonna keep you long after this one. See, nobody ain't saying about the racial undertones that Jerry had with this agent here. See, this agent is the #1 agent in the league. And somehow, Jerry said he didn't know his name. Why would he say that? He never said that about Drew Rosenhaus. He never said that about Tom Condon. But this brother from the University of Texas, #1 agent in the league, all of a sudden, you don't know this man's name? You take a position so hard to not pay one of the best players in the league because you don't want to acquiesce to this brother? Why ain't nobody talking about that? Why aren't we talking about the racial undertones that this dude has had with this agent? Y'all remember that picture? They had a Jerry Jones when he was young. And they was in Arkansas. And they was at that school that they wouldn't let the sister in. He was in the crowd, wasn't he? Ain't nobody talking about that. But he was in that crowd of white people, and I'm not calling all white people racist, so don't come at me. But he was in that crowd. But somehow we don't talk about that. See, we think because he pay a few players like Michael Irvin, like Emmitt Smith, that he's cool. But this whole interaction has a little racial undertones with it. I'm just saying, man. I'm just sitting back. Ain't nobody really talking about that, but I'm gonna leave it at that. But I don't think Jerry is serious about winning. I don't think Jerry cares about winning. All Jerry cares about is getting what's in your pocket. And because we're a Cowboy fan, he takes advantage of our fandom. He takes advantage of it. So it's up to you. All I'm going to do, I'm going to watch every goddamn game. You right. I'm going to watch every game. But I ain't going to none of them. I ain't going to none of them. He won't get a dime out of my pocket other than watching TV. And I know that pays him too. But I'm going to watch the game and I'm going to talk about the game. I'm going to talk about his ass. But he won't get a dime off of me because I know what's in his heart. He don't care about us Cowboy fans. He don't care. And the day you wake up and realize that, the day your life will change with this Cowboy stuff. You won't spend no money. You won't go to the games. You won't buy none of that memorabilia bullshit. Man, please. Anyway, guys, this is Jennings Cowboy coming to you from Family First. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I plan to bring you guys some great content moving forward. Y'all keep your heads up, man. Even though he gone, Micah Parsons, hey, man, I was down with you when you were here. You ain't here no more, brother. I'm not a fan of Jerry. I'm a fan of the Cowboys. And because you're not here no more, I can't root for you, brother. It is what it is. Y'all take it easy, man.